Not nearly as many drivers are likely to be killed by gunfire while driving as they are by fatigue. In New Jersey this week, a truck driver who reportedly fell asleep at the wheel was indicted for the deaths of 3 highway construction workers. And even though fatigue is blamed for 31% of all truck accidents, the government is proposing new regulations that would let truckers spend even more time on the road. Here's ABC's Bill Greenwood.
James Powell is known on the CB radio as Trucker Wally, conducting a sort of trucker's talk show as he puts in 100 hours on the highway every week.
Hey, drivers, you out there, you got a flatbed with nothing on it.
He admits he's breaking the law, which forbids truckers from driving more than 70 hours in any 8 days. But Powell says exceeding the limit is the only way for a trucker to make a decent living.
I can honestly say I don't know a truck driver out here that makes his truck payments that actually has an honest logbook.
Have you ever found yourself kind of nodding off behind the wheel?
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
It's a common problem. A recent study found that 3 out of 4 truckers violate the driving limit.
As many as 19% admit, this is the drivers themselves admitting, that they've fallen asleep behind the wheel on 1 or more occasions in the previous month.
Last year, 4,000 people died in trucking accidents, and driver fatigue was the #1 cause. But the Federal Highway Administration wants to let truckers drive 100 hours a week. Officials say the current 70-hour limit is an unfair burden, and an increase would not affect highway safety.
WTVD's Don Ross reports tonight on a comedian whose stage is the interstate highway system, and his audience is the nation's truckers.
Fayetteville truck driver James Powell is a frustrated radio announcer.
Live and direct on Channel 19, it's the Trucker Wally Show.
Trucker Wally's his handle, his on-air name. His listeners, all truckers with an earshot of his CB.
It's right here from the Tower of Power, the 18-wheel mobile.
Powell claims a nationwide audience since he drives cross-country doing this parody of radio commercials.
Be the life of the road, be the life of the parties, be the DOT man.
Departments of Transportation, truck stops, way stations are among the CB Comics topics, and of course, Smokey the Bear.
Would you throw your wife out of a truck on a rainy night, or would you give your mother a ticket? You could qualify as a state trooper. Keep it up.
When you drive long hours for little pay in a slow truck, you've got to have a sense of humor.
Powell's been doing this sit-down comedy routine 3 years as a way to break up road boredom and crack up fellow truckers on late-night long hauls.
Just have a good time doing commercials and keeping everybody awake.
Hey, don't forget, guys, if you're out there, if you're tired of driving long...
Now, you may not get some of his 4-lane one-liners, because a lot of his highway humor is very trucker-oriented, and those of us who are not truck drivers may not understand all the stick-shift shtick.
That's right, it's the new Thermo King refrigerated tarps for flatbeds.
He's recorded several comedy tapes available at truck stops nationwide, and due to popular demand from other truckers, his next tape will be, well, spicier.
But not so much that I wouldn't want my mother to listen to it. But then it's amazing what my mother will listen to.
That's okay, Mom. Trucker Wally's already peddling a product to clean up the CB airwaves, the Jimmy Swaggart antenna filter.
It'll eliminate 99% of the stuff your mother never let you say as a little kid. It's the Trucker Wally Show. From
Don Ross, News Channel 11.